A new book on Elon Musk is out. It tells an interesting story on a few days in Sacramento. Tell us about it.
You got to read this. This is fantastic. I mean, basically the story comes down like this, where Elon Musk was upset about where his servers were and how he's being treated by the people who own the server farms that those servers were in, that they were actually saying things like, oh, Twitter's not going to survive, so we need their money now. He wanted to pull the servers. He was in his jet headed for Texas for Christmas when he said, turn around, we're going to Sacramento. So he turned the plane around, and he and his brother and some of the other executives from Twitter met up at this data center in Sacramento on Christmas Eve and actually themselves unloaded the servers into these big trucks to move them to another server center up in Portland. But this was all done 2 or 3 days over Christmas. I mean, Elon Musk actually spent Christmas in Sacramento last year. None of us knew it, but he was moving these servers. He was able to do it much quicker than his experts told him he'd be able to, but he did say later on he regretted it because it destabilized some of his data systems, and that led to a meltdown in a few different events, including a DeSantis campaign town hall that they did on Twitter, or X, or Twitter it was known at the time. But very interesting story. Walter Isaacson, by the way, the guy who wrote the book on Elon Musk, he's going to be part of the SAC Speaker Series in town in November, I believe, to talk about this book.
Does he also talk about how the name Tesla was owned by someone in Sacramento and Elon gave him 75 grand for it?
I
have to read the rest of the book now. We got to know.
I just saw this excerpt, but clearly there's a Sacramento flavor to it, which is great.
Well, Elon says it himself in another video talking about Tesla and how the name was owned by someone in Sacramento.
Not to mention the band from Sacramento, right? That's Tesla too, I think.
There you go. There's that too.